All right. Today, well, in this video, we're talking about the projector. I love you guys. I love working with projectors. All right, Danielle, it's all yours.
Awesome. All right, projectors, you are about 22 to 23% of the population. And you have a really interesting design. Every design is different, but like Kim said, working with projectors is really amazing because you guys have the ability to grasp this stuff and immediately start using it. And yeah, so let's talk about how you operate in your mechanics. Okay, so projectors are here to be the guides, the bridge builders, the facilitators, the coordinators. You're really the systems master, right? So your energy, the way your vehicle, your unique gifts, because each projector has these very unique gifts that they have, is really about focusing on the other, right? So you're designed to focus on the other. And when we talk about the alignment of a projector, which is success, right? So this is your energy signature. This is what you get as you're in your alignment. It is success in guiding others, success in delivering what you see because you're so focused on what these other people are doing and how their dynamics are and what their direction is and their identity, how they're using their energy so you can coordinate them, facilitate them, bring systems, create the living systems and make them efficient and distribute, balance, right? You're here to balance all of this energy on the planet and distribute. You're really focusing in on that other, and what you get is success for yourself and success and in guiding, right? So this is what you want to focus on. Where is the success in guiding in my life? Who's receptive to me? Who's recognizing me? Who's appreciating me? Who's coming to me? Right? So we know that strategy, the way that you make decisions, is called waiting for invitation. Waiting for invitation is a formal and polite invitation. It's not just, oh, is that an invitation? I'm not sure. No, it's like, hey, would you please help me with buying this house? Because I know that you're really knowledgeable in real estate. Hey, would you please share with me what you see in this situation? And really, it is about understanding you're designed for recognition. You don't have to do anything to try to get it, right? You don't have to try to invite yourself or to just start giving advice, because that's what creates the not self, which is bitterness and not feeling appreciated, right? You're not feeling recognized. Your gifts aren't, they're not listening to what you tried to tell them to do, even though you saw it. It's that I told you so. Why don't you listen to me? And you have a right to be better, right? This is really a key for you of how to, as you're accessing your unique consciousness, how to deliver it, right? And how to share it, and understand that nothing is personal, right? So if someone doesn't recognize or see you, don't try to tell them more. Don't try to make them see, right? You wait for people to come to you. You're designed for people to come to you, and you give them this special sight that will bring them success and make them more efficient in what they're doing. So some of the fears sometimes are, will I be noticed? How are they going to recognize me? I'm just waiting around. Your aura, your vehicle is literally designed for that. And so it's recognizing yourself first too, recognizing your gifts, appreciating yourself, and then seeing who those people in your life, the people in your life are probably the most important aspect of this for you. Are you surrounding yourself with people that appreciate and respect your advice, or are you bitter because they don't? And, it's not personal, but if you're used to giving them advice, it could be a family member, it could be a friend, whoever it is, business. If you're used to trying to give them advice and they're not taking it, or you can tell that they're just kind of like, okay, whatever. Stop doing that, right? And see what happens, right? Change it up a little bit. Wait to be asked. Wait for someone to come to you, and know that you have these keys to success inside of you. And that's what you're here to deliver. So, like I said, the bitterness is valid. And when you communicate guidance, what's really important is that bitterness, because it's not self, that is not embedded in giving the guidance, right? So you want to be objective. you're someone who can guide us, but it's not your job to make anybody do what you're saying, right? So your job is to tell us and to show us what you see, because you see things differently than the rest of the population. So projectors, I hope that this made sense, and yeah, here's your invitation.
All right, let's review this. This is everything you're saying. Like, it's so true. It's the bitterness and the frustration because they have so much. I love projectors. I've said that. Like, I have quite a few in my organization because I love that, like what they can show, what they can do. I go to them for, I give the invitation. I'm one of those. But anyway, projectors are 22%. They are guides, bridge builders, and coordinators. And their unique gift is focusing on others. That's what makes them such great guides. And so their success comes in guiding others. And I usually say, like, you can make amazing money. You just find the right people to guide. Like, and then that's, it's like being in your position. And so they do tend to feel bitter, and it's because they're not feeling appreciated. They're thinking, I'm not appreciated. They're not seeing me. And so then they're bitter about it. So it's really all about balancing energy and distributing it properly. And so they have the guidance power, I'll say, to help others do that, to help other designs. The important thing is that they do wait for an invitation, and this is an official invitation. I think it's so important that you said that. An official invitation sounds like, hey, would you like to be a part of? I actually, the financial advisor in my organization, we just realized he's a 6'2" projector, and that's exactly what I did. I recognized something in him, asked him if he would be part of the team, and he was like blown away. So it's such, the opportunity will come, but they have to trust that the people will come to them. And if they're used to giving advice, let's say that that's the position they were in their family, like they were the caregiver, they were the responsible one, then that was actually just conditioned. That's not who they are. And so it's going to be just stop and don't do that and allow this to reveal itself. Did I get all of that?
Yeah, absolutely. And just a couple more things, you're designed to guide, but not be the worker. So if you're like doing 40, 50, 60 hours a week right now, you may want to tone that back. And this is what also is going to come into your alignment, is that you're going to be more of like a focused, like almost like that management position. It's like, okay, I'm the overseer, and I come in and I see I share what I see, and then I go back to resting, right? So resting more, not feeling like you have to really be a generator or somebody who's just always working. So I just wanted to also mention that get a lot more rest than you might think.
Yeah, and be in pleasure, be in things that you enjoy doing. If you love being in nature, walking at the beach, hanging out, be in what creates pleasure within yourself, right? Is that this is one of the questions that they ask is, well, I'm just waiting, like I'm just waiting. There's, it's like that. So what would you tell them? What are they doing while they're waiting?
Yeah, I mean, projectors do need a lot of rest, but really, this is the other thing, maybe we'll mention this, the 4 invitations that you're waiting for. Okay, there's 4 invitations, so we'll take this. The first one, right, we definitely need to wait for an invitation to our job or our career if you're a projector, to your relationship, to your place of living, and then also to what we call bonding, right, which is where we're sharing and bonding, right? So definitely for those 4. The rest of the time, right, there aren't as many like rules, right? You're not just like, so really those 4 things are like the major things that you use the strategy of waiting for the invitation for. So the rest of the time, just as long as you're around the right people, or maybe you're to yourself, you're resting, you're whatever is coming in, but it's just really those 4 things that you need to make sure that you're entering in correctly. Otherwise, your guidance, your gifts are not going to be delivered to where they need to go.
Perfect. I love all that. How easy is that, guys? Come on. All right, let's stop this.